This video is going to look at how to create a wiki using the Wiki Spaces site. The first thing you need to do is open a browser window and go to wikispaces.com. If you haven't used Wikispaces before, then you'll need to select Education, which allows you free license, and create a free account using this window here. I already have an account, so I'm just going to sign in with my details. When you first come into Wikispaces, you'll see a dashboard, which is a list of any wikis that you already have access to. Of course, if this is the first time you're using Wikispaces, your dashboard will be an empty list. To create your first wiki, just look for the blue button at the top, Create Wiki. Select higher education as the industry that we work in. And then it's a case of filling in the form. You'll need to have a name for your wiki and a few important points here. Because the wiki name is part of a URL, you can't use spaces. Because your wiki name is part of a URL, you cannot use spaces or special characters. And you also need to have a wiki name that's unique. In other words, nobody else in the world is using this name. So you can't use my sample wiki or my new wiki. As a hint, it's probably a good idea to use your subject code, and if you're going to reuse wikis year after year, maybe even put the year or the cohort in that. Then fill in the rest of the form. Right down to the bottom, certify that this is for education to guarantee that you can have a free license, and click Create. So now you've created your first wiki. By default, Wikispaces uses the classroom template. I find the classic template is a lot easier for students to use. To change this, just go to Settings in the top right corner, go to General, and then choose Classic Wiki Functionality. Scroll down to Save. And click Wiki Home to go back to the home page of your wiki. I prefer this view because it has the main controls that students will need right at the top of their page. Your wiki starts with just a single page. It's a home page. It has a little bit of content added in just to help students get started, and then your control bar where you can edit the page, view any discussion posts, and look at the version history for this page. To edit any page in a wiki is very simple. You just click the Edit button and you'll get access to a very simple editor. I'm just going to paste over the top of the existing content with my own text and a little bit of simple formatting. I'm going to change the style for a heading and change the text color from a palette. Scroll down to apply those styles. If you've made any changes to a page, make sure you click Save. So now I've edited the home page. If I want to add another page to my wiki, I just go over to the right-hand side and look at Pages and Files. If I want to add another page to my wiki, I just go over to the right-hand side, Pages and Files, and click the plus icon. I just need to enter a title for my page and click Create. It automatically opens in edit mode for my new page. And as before, I can just add in some details and do a little bit of formatting and click Save. You can see in the navigation page, you can see in the navigation panel, we now have 2 pages to our wiki, and we can use this just to navigate around. At any time, we can use the Edit Navigation link to change the order that these pages appear in this panel or to correct any spelling mistakes we might have made in the page title. That's all we need to do to create a wiki. It's now ready to invite our students in.